What is going on, family? Happy Taco Tuesday over here on PrizePicks. Today we got a 4-game slate with by far the best matchups in the first round, with Milwaukee at Indiana, Detroit at New York, Orlando at Boston, and LA at Denver. Today, the odds makers and betting sites are not playing around. The lines are sharp. They're sharp like a scalpel. They're juiced to high heaven. But don't worry, I got you some picks that I think have a nice edge compared to the rest of the board. But let's get into it. Starting off with Tyrese Halliburton. I like him over 15.5 rebounds and assists. Get the line while they still have it up. It's also on the popular tab, so be aware of that. If you're a contrarian, you see last 5 all green, you can take a stab at an under contrarian slip, as I call it. And then the taco they have right now is Cade Cunningham over 21.5 points. Jamal Murray, I'm liking his points and his assists separately today, so why not get some value and take them together? I like him over 5.5 assists. I like him over 21.5 points. I also like his points and assists at 26.5. Jalen Brunson has been on a tear. I like his PRA at 41.5. I think he's only gone under this one time, but I'll get into the data after we put the slip in. Got OG Anunoby over 3.5 2-pointers made. The way he drives and gets in the paint, this to me, dare I say, knock on wood, it's almost free. And then Kawhi Leonard, I got him getting a dunk tonight against Denver at home. I'll roll the clip of me putting the slip in for you. And then getting into the data, you just check over on PrizePicks last 5 history. It shows the more recent games on the 25th and the 27th. All 4 games in the matchup, he's cleared his RA. It's been free. We know, as I've said before many times, Milwaukee allows rebounds to the backcourt positions. They just can't rebound. I'm going to roll with the wagon, man. Sometimes you find wagons in the playoffs, and we're going to roll with it. As far as the taco goes, Cade Cunningham is undefeated for the last 2 seasons against the Knicks at that points line of 21.5. Only one time did he hook and get 21, and that was the very first game of the playoffs against the Knicks. He was on the road and he was a little shook. You could tell they were defensively scheming against him. I think he had to resort to getting assists instead. That first game, yeah, so he had 12 assists and he had to just dish it out. They were guarding him pretty well. So I don't see that happening in this game here. I see him getting the 21.5 points line that they had him at, and possibly even higher than that. And for Jamal Murray at home, specifically against the Clippers, in these 2 last games, he's cleared his PA with 26.5. He's gotten 28 and 29 both games. Also, if you take a look at his points, he's exceeded at 21-point sweet spot that the Clippers allow. I'm liking that play there. Jalen Brunson, looking at his head-to-head, and they're not showing all the games for some reason. He has been clearing it. If I go back to PrizePicks last 5, which is more consistent apparently, you will see that in all 4 of these games, he has exceeded that line of 41.5. So I'm liking the OG line simply because of the value that it presents, but I'm also liking the Goblin at 34.5. It's a lower line. If we pivot to it, he is undefeated. But it's so low, in fact, that I'm willing to take a stab at the OG line just for the value. OG Anunoby has exceeded 3.5 2-pointers in 15 of the last 16 games. That's 94% in the last 16 games, and head-to-head, undefeated, straight up. 2 years ago, he went under that, so you can't really look at it. You have to just look at these last 2 home games in the matchup, and there you go. And Kawhi has been dunking on Denver every time he's on the road, so to put it simply, I think he gonna cash. You can take a stab at it. And just a quick recap on yesterday. Man, yesterday was rough. We had a massive blowout with Miami, Cleveland. I only hit on like 2 of my picks. Moses Moody under 8.5 points, and then Evan Mobley under 12.5 RA. Jimmy Butler playing in that last minute news really took a lot of possessions away from Curry, and then Şengün on the other end decided to score, so he hooked me on rebounds. Very unfortunate. As I said in the comments, these first round matchups just ain't it. I gotta start seeing some more high scoring matchups, man. Like the Milwaukee Indiana game has been the only thing I've been cashing on, and Boston, because they're more consistent. Just always remember that the earlier lines are going to be better, so check all your available news. Y'all can mix and match my picks. You can take all of them, you can take none of them. Just do your thing, whatever you feel comfortable with. Let me know what what picks you're rocking with tonight in the comments as well. Took a stab at that Jalen Green prop. So shout out to you for that. Even though it didn't cash, it's nice to have people helping other people out and giving them some suggestions and things like that. So that's how we did yesterday, man. Hooked. A beautiful hook, fish hook. And then Curry, man, he just didn't have enough possessions. And to be fair, Houston's guarding him so well that they're preventing him from even getting the ball, right? That's something to look at. Teams don't want him to even catch the ball. So that's something to look out for. Even though he's a guard, if he's not getting the ball a lot, how is he supposed to assist, right? He's been more of a catch and shoot 3 shooter, out there on the perimeter. So he's playing off the ball. Duh. He's one of the best off the ball players ever, right? So that's on me on that one. And then of course Şengün scores yesterday, right? Anyways, with all that said, man, if you'd like to join the Discord server for early instant access to all my picks and slips, DM me on IG. Again, just a quick recap. I got Tyrese Halliburton over RA. Cade Cunningham over 21.5 points taco. Jamal Murray over 26.5 points and assists. Jalen Brunson over 41 PRA or over 34.5. Don't forget about that one too if you want to play a little safer or a lower payout. Got OG and Anunoby over 3.5 2-pointers made. And then I got Kawhi over a dunk. You don't have to play them all together. That's how I did it, just for the sake of using the taco. I will have other slips for you in the Discord server. I'll try to post everything in the comments as well, but I do work on Tuesdays, so I'm gonna be busy. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. It goes a long way. I just got to keep showing up, learning, and improving with y'all. Like and subscribe. Always put God first. Good luck tonight.